You don't have that in it. It's going to be different in every community.
Luckily, I have magnetic tools. I wasn't going to tell you where I was. I just stopped by the warehouse. I just stopped by. Oh man, the trees are nice this time of year. They're coming. Hear them? Wave after wave. Duck hunter's delight. Anyways, I just passed by the warehouse. I put things in my truck to do, and 6 months later they're still sitting there. So I'm going over to the warehouse. I'm going to put in my 220 volt receptacle. Told you, wave after wave. Too bad south is that way. So I came by here to put this receptacle in. Half the lights don't work in here. I gotta get some cold start high output bulbs. So I'm putting my receptacle in, flush to the wall, 3 screws, opened up the cover, found there's a breaker that was shorting, so I took off the wire. I don't know where it goes. Put the wire in. I'm gonna wire it up. Put this wire around the screw, which is actually the wrong direction. And I go to crimp it on with a pair of needle nose pliers, and zoop! Guess where it went? Yep. Right down the hatch. Can you believe it? How do things get sucked into holes like that? There's got to be something about it. When you drop something and it goes right down the hatch. So luckily I have my magnetic tools with me. And it's upside down. I gotta flip it. Nothing better to do. We got a letter from the insurance company with a whole honey-do list of things they want us to fix. Before November 1st, 30 days. So I got to build railings, and I said, I'm just going to pass by the warehouse and put in the receptacle. Take me 10 minutes to get it over with. I know the camera moved. I saw. But the hole is such that you can hardly watch what I'm doing. There's not enough room for the 3 of us. Yeah, I got it almost up, but cobwebs. Give me a friggin' break. Oop, 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 oop. Guess I better put something over that, huh? So, the latest news is, let me take it off of macro, hang on a second. There. It's off macro. The latest news is, before we bought this place, there were 3 structures on the lot. House, warehouse, shared driveway, and a little POS house there on the corner. So the owner was having trouble selling it, so he split off 0.71 acres. And the guy's bankrupt. Moved out, garage sale, gone. So we sold the other house and we got the money. We're about to pay off a mortgage. And now Mr. CW said we should buy that house. I said, yeah, and tear it down. I got enough friggin' old houses, but the lot is a substandard size. I'm surprised they gave them a permit to split it off with such a small lot, but they did. So, we got to do some arithmetic and see what we could do. Put a manufactured house in, which is a fancy new name for a double wide. At least it'll be brand new with a slab and a concrete wall. Keep the cold out. The new ones, I guess, are alright. They're still made of light materials and whatever. So, That's what's cooking. Anyways, back to this. I'm going to put my receptacle in and pack up the sheep and get the flock out of here. And I wanted to take this pickup T-Ruck for a test drive. Mr. Car Show Videos wants to compare notes. He's a buddy of mine that I keep in touch with in Florida. I think he's in Orlando. He just bought a... Oh, those tires are flat again. He just bought a Dodge 2007, I think. Regular cab, short bed, two-wheel drive, V6, 6-speed, a white one, because in Florida it's hot. So Mr. Car Show Videos is going to make a video of his 20-something, 20... I forget what the mileage was. He's getting good fuel mileage. Modern technology. As long as you can get somebody to fix it, huh? Alright, I'll put this together. And I got some covers. Where did I put the covers? I went to the electrical supply. And I said I need a stinking cover for a handy box. A one-hole cover.
A hot button issue.
Because I had bought these at the big box store. And these are meant for sheetrock installation. And that hole looks too big. 2 and change each. Stainless steel. But
there's a great process called living room conversations that's moved
yeah, wrong size hole. I bought these 40, 60 cents each, 40 cents each. Anyhow, they're the right ones. A lot of money for a little stamping, but I guess they pay 20 cents and sell them for 40. But that's business. You got to keep the lights on. So that's not the right cover for here. That should be one of these covers. Surface mount, not flush mount. That goes on just like that. So I'm going to reverse that wire. It's on backwards. And I'm going to put something in here so I don't drop more pliers. And I'm going to get to work. Get to work. Huh. I wonder why that's a quadruple breaker. Not sure why there's 4. It's not 550. Maybe they just happened to have it and they wanted to get rid of it. Huh. 2 breakers for each pole. 2 breakers, and then I don't know how it works. Usually there's a double breaker, not a quadruple. Somebody will explain it to me, and thank you. Alright, I got my drill bit chucked in here. What am I using a drill bit for? I don't have any double 220 volt breakers. I'm going to join 2 breakers together until I get a double. So I got my drill chucked in. Oops. That's not going to work. What you do is you stick a nail through the little hole in the handle. And these handles have stoppers built in. Oh, there's the strip gauge, how far to strip your wire back. Anyhow, I got to drill through the handle. The hole is started, but doesn't go all the way through. Interesting. I don't use GE breakers, or I've never used GE breakers before. So alright, I'm going to drill up through the handle to finish off the hole that Mr. General Electric of Schenectady, New York started. That's working well. Huh, that one doesn't have a hole. Different kind of breaker. Different brand. Right on the 220 volts. Oh, the camera hits it. The camera hits the drill. How about that? I don't know if you can see it. I'm at the edge of the screen probably. Well, let's see if it works. The drill bit may be blunt. Plug this baby in, ground down. You happy now? Like the way I modified that plug by twisting the blade to make it into a 220 volt plug. Oops. Ran out of memory. Alright, ground down. Made my own 220 volt plug for $1.99 at Walmart. Works perfectly. We'll find that in a second, huh? Oh, power's already on. Sweet. Crank that baby up! Oh, wait a minute. Got too much junk on top. Crank her up! Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, I gotta drill these somehow. Alright, I got my made in China junk, $7 for a package of 21 drill bits. And it works a lot better when you got a sharp drill bit. Oops, where am I? There. I'll put the drill bit away in a second. The nail goes in from the top, obviously, then I'll trim it to fit. There goes the lights. Oh, I gotta drill it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Oh, just goes through. Tight fit. That's what she said to the sailor.